See, as soon as you apply for a mutual consent divorce, and as soon as you apply, the next, say you file a case, petition is filed before the family court. You are being called on the next day. You draft an agreement, you sign it, you come back to the court, it is done. 2-3 hearings will be done. It can be done in a week also, but ideally, according to the law, it takes 6 months.
What should the people expect the fees to be when they approach a lawyer?
It is different in different cities and it depends on lawyers.
Okay.
If you ask me what is the basic, if it is a mutual divorce, it can range somewhere between 30,000 to a lakh.
Okay. Okay.
And if it's a contested matter, depends on the case. I would say 2 lakhs for a divorce case.
So in 2 lakhs and 6 months or things can get sorted.
The more couples cooperate, the easier it is. You save more mental peace, you save your money also. Divorce is the legal end of the marriage. Court is like, okay, both of you are divorced, you both are single, you are free to remarry again. You have all the rights to act as if you're a single person. Date, do whatever.
So after divorce, what are they called? Single or?
Single. Divorcee is not a legal term, it's a social term.
Okay. Okay.
People of course are calling it divorcee. According to the law, you're single.
Very sweet of you to call it a closure, because if it's not working, it's better to close it.
It's
And
not about winning, it's about winning back your peace. You're not winning against the other person.
very beautiful, very beautiful. It's interesting. Okay. How to check the credibility of a lawyer? Finally, I spoke, another thing. How do I know this lawyer will be so good for me?
If he's promising, he's promising you he'll do this for sure, he'll do that. I think that is the first place where you have to step back, because I think a good lawyer will never promise you something, because it is everything is in the hands of the court. It depends on each judge is different, so we cannot tell the outcome. We can tell this is best for you, this is what you should do.
So is it a gamble?
It is quite a gamble.
Oh, that hurts. Okay, you can just try your best.
See, you can always change your lawyer. It's not like you have this person to representing you, and then you have to keep fighting your whole case with him. At any given point, you can tell the lawyer that I want to change the lawyer.
Oh, is
Yeah.
that possible?
Yes.
And is it easy?
It's very easy. You just have to tell the lawyer that I want to change the lawyer, and then they will give you no
But
objection.
the thing is, we usually get emotionally connected, and we also are the comfort zone. Hey, no, this lawyer.
You already told whole of your story to somebody.
Yeah, now telling everything to a new person is such a pain.
It's better than.
But if you know that this lawyer is not helping, then it is okay to do the effort again and go for a new lawyer.
And one more thing is, I think a lot of clients don't understand the procedure. And now, see, when my clients come to me, I try to explain them what is happening in depth so that they really understand. Okay, but if it is a senior lawyer, they will not take that much time because they have a lot on their plate. They are like, you've come to me, you trust me, let me take care. Now, this client starts panicking if they are doing
30,000 questions in the head. Already emotion of going through separations and divorces, and now this.
I think just like you hire a lawyer for your case, you need to hire one therapist also. It is very important because this part will be taken care there. Otherwise, you'll have to put all of this in on your lawyer. No, a lawyer you don't know how his mood is. He might have a different
case.
He might be in some other pressure. He might tell you something, and then you will feel like, okay, my whole life is in this person's hand. See, it happens sometimes. People break out. We lawyers break out because we have to handle all kinds of cases. Your case is not the most important when there are people going through a lot of things, and we have to give our time to everybody. It's not possible to cater to one person like that.
So it's always good for your emotional support having a therapist during this time.
I would suggest that,
Yeah.
okay, because I feel like in today people are having a lot of breakdowns emotionally, and
also it's fair, no? Even the lawyer is his profession. He handles 20 cases, 100 cases, so many cases, and it is good to just have a professional instead of expecting a therapy kind of a thing with a lawyer. The professional advice is what we should depend on a lawyer and leave the rest of the support to some other professional.
First thing you need to understand is that the courts function slow. You need to make that mind up ki it is going to take time.
That itself is a mental preparation. Because the moment you decide that no, this marriage is not happening, we want the next day a way out.
Yeah.
But then that's not going to happen. What is the minimum time that will take?
Ma'am, if it's a mutual consent divorce, so mutual consent is where both husband and wife come together, like everything is terms are set, we want to get a divorce. Now, to file a divorce, you have to be married for a year. This is the first rule. Okay, you cannot file a divorce right after the next day. You cannot go to court and tell I want to get a divorce. That happens a lot. I've seen a few cases.
Yeah, nowadays it's like in 3 months you see that it is not working.
It breaks like this, simple, and then they're like, I cannot.
You put a bed towel on the bed, no, it doesn't work.
It doesn't happen.
Today that's happening.
So what then the court, first thing is 1 year is, have you been married for a year? You have to wait for a year.
Okay.
After that, when you approach the court, court after that also says that there's a 6 months cooling period. You file a case now, come back after 6 months.
Why?
Because courts feel like if you give them more time, they will get back together.
What
because,
to do in that 6 months?
So you have to
Try.
convince the court that we have been living separately already. This is definitely not going to happen. We want a divorce.
So tell me, if somebody, for a genuine reason, I was just joking, it's not at all a joking matter, I'll apologize. But then for some reason, for some serious, good, genuine reason, in 3 months they realize his marriage is not working.
Yes.
So this person, they started living separate.
Yes.
After a year only, they can even file a case.
Yes.
Till then, they're not even eligible to do that.
Yes.
So nearly 9 months, they try to live together, live separately, or they live separately on their own. Now, again, that 6 months is applicable?
That's what. So, the but is, if you can prove to the court that you've been living separately, you've tried all the ways to be together, but it's not going to happen, an extra 6 months is only going to be a waste of time. Then the courts will allow it.
Okay.
But if it is a contested matter, see, to come back to your question, mutual divorce can happen within 2-3 visits to the court. That is possible.
Time period?
That's what I'm saying. As soon as you apply for a mutual consent divorce, and as soon as you apply, the next day, say you file a case, petition is filed before the family court. You are being called on the next day.
Oh.
As soon as both the parties appear before the judge, judge refers the matter to mediation, which is a compulsory. As soon as the matter goes to mediation.
What is mediation?
Mediation is that's a different topic. Let me complete this. So after the case goes to mediation, there's an agreement that you sign.
Okay.
And then your lawyer tells the court that there is no requirement to wait for another 6 months because they've already been living separately. In this, wife is living with her husband, with her parents, or in another address. Husband is living here. They're living separately.
Proof has to be given.
Yes.
Okay.
So no need of waiting. Then you go down to the mediation. You draft an agreement, you sign it, you come back to the court, it is done. 2-3 hearings will be done. It can be done in a week also, but ideally, according to the law, it takes 6 months.
Okay.
But
6 months.
Yes.
Ideally, 1 week work will end up.
Because courts think that you need to give them. See, you can't just rush into a marriage. It's not a joke. People think, okay, they get married. If they're not working out, they break up. It takes time for them to get used to each other.
Probably is it this reason why live-in is much more comfortable and youngsters are taking that route?
I think it is better. I think live-in is better because you get to know this person before getting into a marriage.
This long time, because if they have to split care, live-in, it's easier.
It has its pros and cons.
Everything has its own pros and cons. Yeah, okay. So it is minimum 6 months is where it will take if it is mutually consented. Okay.
6 months is the maximum.
It's a maximum.
Yeah. Minimum is 1 week.
But does it really happen practically 1 week?
It happens in 3 days also.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Then what worked if it has happened in 3 days or 1 week?
How
is a lawyer efficient, or is it like...
Yeah, it depends on all of it, what city you're in. All of that matters.
Okay. They should apply or file these cases in the city where they live or in any city?
They can only file the cases in a place in the city that they got married or they are last resided as husband and wife.
Last resided.
I'm talking about a divorce case. But when we're talking about domestic violence or 498, girl can file it from anywhere.
Oh, because she would have traveled to avoid all these problems. Okay, that is okay. Self-representation, is it possible? Meaning, I don't want a lawyer. I'll only go and talk for myself. Is it possible?
See, technically the law allows it. It's called party in person. This is made because what if a person is not able to afford a lawyer, he can represent himself. This is why this is allowed. It's called party in person.
Okay.
But is it suggested? Definitely not suggested, because when you're dealing with family matter, no, you're dealing with finances, you're dealing with custody, you're dealing with allegations, and to prove and fight your case, no, you need proper expertise. You need
And if the other side, they are going to have a lawyer, then all the more you're in trouble.
and that is there. And one more thing is, court is very procedural. A lot of applications that you need to file. You need to reach deadlines. If you miss something, it will be dragged on. See, I would like to put it as, it's like operating on yourself. You might know where it hurts, but you don't know how deep the cut is. You can do it, but
it takes a lot of...
Having a lawyer is about having you're paying somebody and then you are at peace. That is better.
Understood. Okay. What should the people expect the fees to be when they approach a lawyer?
It is different in different cities and it depends on lawyers.
Okay.
If you ask me what is the basic, if it is a mutual divorce, it can range somewhere between 30,000 to a lakh.
Okay.
And if it's a contested matter, depends on the case. I would say 2 lakhs for a divorce case.
Okay. So in 2 lakhs and 6 months, or things can get sorted. 6 months again is a very variable if it's a contested one.
The more couples cooperate, the easier it is. You save more mental peace, you save your money also.
Okay.
If they want to fight, it's been dragged on, because family cases, no, it's not about one case. If husband files one case, wife files a different case. Wife actually files a few more cases. So
no, I don't understand this number of cases. Why? Basically, let's say a woman wants a divorce and she asks for it. What is this number of cases? Where does a case come?
So it's like, that's what. If husband wants divorce and wife tells, okay, divorce is over. That is more like getting a mutual divorce.
Correct.
But it doesn't work like that. When a wife wants divorce, she also wants alimony because she's done something wrong. So what she does, there is abuse. So abuse has to be domestic violence case. So domestic violence comes in a criminal court.
Oh,
that is one case. Now she has children. She wants maintenance. So she will file a case for maintenance.
That is 2 cases.
Yes. Now she wants divorce. She will file a case for divorce. Now husband will come and tell, I want to live with you. So he will file a restitution case.
So here, this side 3 cases, that side 2 cases already.
Technically, men cannot file a lot of cases against women.
Okay.
But women have the provision to do all of this.
Okay.
Now, a lot of lawyers suggest putting multiple cases so that one person is cornered and he agrees to whatever and the matter settles. So.
Okay. So each case will cost some amount.
Yes.
Okay. Only if it is mutually consented, it can be all decent. I mean, it'll be smooth and it'll like good to think. But when it is contested, when the parties have different interest, then
again, when we're talking about the fee, no, it is very different. If you're talking about settling a property which is 1 crore, it doesn't take a lot of time. But if we are dealing with clients where they have properties worth a few crores, it takes a lot of time and effort for the lawyer also. Then the fees changes according to law.
So I have heard the lawyers charge by minute. Is it like that?
Yes. Again, we are free to charge however we want. Okay. We don't have a certain rule set. There are lawyers who charge crores. Okay. There are lawyers who do it for few thousands also. Few lakhs also. Different kinds of lawyers.
Okay. Interesting. I definitely wanted to bring out how much pro bono cases you do. So we will definitely talk about that. When a person is wondering, this marriage is not happening, but I'm not sure if I want to go to a divorce. There is something which we discussed, like separation. Can you explain what is separation? What are the advantages and benefits? And what are the benefits that they get when they are really completely closure, which is divorce?
See, a divorce is the legal end of the marriage. Okay. Court is like, okay, both of you are divorced. You both are single. You are free to remarry again. You have all the rights to act as if you are a single person. Date, do whatever.
This one. So what becomes a legal status? Usually before marriage, it's called single, then it is married. So after divorce, what are they called? Single or divorced?
See, divorcee is not a legal term. It's a social term.
Okay.
People have started calling it divorcee. According to the law, you're single. Okay. In paper, certain documents, you will be unmarried. depending on the format, certain places it will show divorce. It's single. It is like that.
Okay.
Divorcee is a tagline that's
Social
the
term.
society and the social. It's a social term.
Okay. Yeah. So explain what is separation and what is divorce.
Yeah. So, like I told you, divorce is the legal end of a marriage. Both of you are single. Separation happens when two people are still married, but they decide to live separately.
Okay.
When is this beneficial? Is if there is still scope for getting back together. Sometimes we just need a break from each other. Okay, you do you, I do me. We'll take a break. We will sort out our things. We will try to get back together. This is better in separation. If there is scope for union, I would suggest live separately for some time, because you feel choked in a relationship. You're living under the same roof. No? Small things will irritate you because you've gotten to that point.
But in separation, you don't get that support of alimony and custody. All these questions come down.
Not necessarily. You can
And where is the importance of a lawyer in the separation case approach?
See, there is legal separation. So you can approach the court, tell the court that we are going to be married, but we are going to live separately. It is there. Alimony, all of that. Alimony Allah, sorry. Maintenance, all of that can be sorted out in the court. You can approach
even during separation.
It's called interim maintenance. What interim maintenance is, I am not going to file for divorce. I only want maintenance. You are troubling me. Don't stay with me, but take care of me.
So there is a difference between maintenance and alimony.
Alimony is one-time settlement.
One-time settlement. It is not like
no.
Every month I get.
That is maintenance.
So in a divorce, alimony will happen, one-time settlement will happen, and maintenance also can happen.
It depends on you. See, if it is maintenance, which if say a husband is giving maintenance to a wife, he will have to keep continually giving the maintenance if she doesn't marry till the end of her life.
The moment she gets married or gets a different support system,
it stops there.
Okay, that's
if it's a kid, for the kid, whoever is the earning spouse has to maintain them till the age of 18. In certain cases, till they get married also, till they get and if a child is mentally not fit, that still continues
for life. But 18 for the child, and for a woman, it is going to be
till the marriage.
This is one question I have. So after the discussion, you've been saying that alimony is paid by a man to a woman. Is there any cases? Are there examples or extreme examples where a woman pays alimony and the maintenance to the man?
What the law says is the earning spouse.
Not a man or a woman.
Say husband and wife got married, husband met with an accident, he's lost his limbs. Now wife is responsible to take care of the husband. Okay. It's not like that.
Okay.
But in most of the cases, men are
earning members.
Yeah, earning partners.
Okay, but when both are earning members?
Both are earning, wife will not get maintenance. If she's earning significantly to take care of herself, she will not get any maintenance.
Okay.
But the kid, if wife is earning, the kid's maintenance will be shared by both the parents.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, fine.
Law is not biased like that. In certain places, they've given more rights and protection to the woman because, again, like I told, for a very long time, they've been a vulnerable group.
Okay. What is out of court settlement? And in that, do we have to involve lawyers?
See, it's out of court settlement is same like mediation. Just like families sit and decide we want to get married. When disputes are happening, it is very natural for families to sit together and talk about this before. So out of settlement happens when they are in terms where they can sit and talk, which doesn't happen a lot because they are now they treat it like a fight. They are not able to face each other. Now, if a guy has done something to my daughter, I will obviously be in that anger. I will not be able to address it properly. So at this point, getting one lawyer in the picture who knows the law, who can explain to them as to this is your rights, this is your rights about finances, all of the things that you can do, who's neutral. This can be done outside the court also. It can be done without a lawyer also, between the family telling, and we want a divorce.
But whatever they agree to, the conditions will not be legalized, no?
They will not get a divorce outside the court. They have to come to the court. They sit outside, decide ki we will date.
Okay.
If you want a divorce, you have to come, stand in front of the court and tell, we are taking a divorce. Judge has to ask if are you forced into this? What is it? What did you get? All of this the judge will ask, and then the divorce happens. This is just like a mediation that happens outside. But I would suggest get it inside the court and do it, because there are trained professionals here who cannot be bribed. Because if say I'm getting a divorce, and then I find somebody to deal with my case outside, I might bribe them and tell them be a little partial. But inside the court, it doesn't happen.
Because there will be two representatives.
No, there'll be one mediator.
Oh, mediator will be only one.
Yes,
unbiased.
Unbiased.
Okay.
This will be appointed by the court. They'll be working for the court. These are lawyers too.
But can't that mediator be influenced?
Like that, anything can be influenced. It depends.
So yeah, that trust.
But as far as I've seen, they do a beautiful job here.
Okay, unbiased,
and they try to get them back together.
Okay, so you're saying even if it is out of court settlement, get into the court and
because
be
it
the mediator.
Because it has to happen through that. An agreement will be formed in the mediation.
Okay.
So I'll explain it to you even better. So when you approach the court for a divorce, the first thing the judge will do is refer the matter to a mediation. Because
are they part of the court itself?
Yes.
Okay.
Mediation center is there.
Okay.
So there are clear directions in the law that every matter should try to be settled. Because here it is not in family matters, most of it will be solved by sitting and talking. And if it's a fight and they've gone to a lawyer, they've gone to a court, already the case has gone to an extent where they're not able to talk to each other. That's why they've gone to the court. Now, when it is referred to the mediation, what the mediator does is he explains to them, telling that, see, I am very biased. I have been appointed like this. You don't have to pay me anything. You are here for this reason. If you go back to the court, it is going to take a very long time. It's going to take a few years. But here, you can sit and talk to me. We all can discuss and come to one term.
Okay. Who are these mediators? What are their professional background?
They are all lawyers.
Oh,
they are all lawyers. They are all practicing. They choose to serve.
Oh, as a mediator.
Yes.
And so government appointed mediators.
Yes.
So can there be private mediators also?
They are private mediators also.
Okay. Acknowledged by the court.
Not in family matters.
Okay. Oh.
In civil matters, in property matters, in companies.
That's allowed.
Yeah, there's arbitration, there's mediation. All of this is the same. But when it comes to family,
you have to go to the court-appointed mediators only.
Yes. You can do it outside. You can sign an agreement, set the terms outside, come inside. But there will be an agreement which will be done. That happens inside the court in front of this mediator. Okay. Whichever you are referred to. Then this agreement is sent to the court. Then the judge will say, okay, you've agreed to all of this, you have signed this. Now, did you do it? Judge will ask both the parties if you've consented to this. There was no force. Nobody forced you into doing this.
Right.
Then when they say no, divorce will be granted.
Okay. So in separation, the maintenance is happening, but not the alimony. But the other things that if they are living separate, they will not be allowed to get married and things because divorce is not happened.
That's until unless divorce is not granted, you are not allowed to remarry.
You're still in the country.
You are in the marriage. See, I've seen a few cases where they have a girl child now. She's going to reach her age of marriage. Husband and wife are not working it out. They are like, okay, we are not going to remarry. It might affect the daughter that we are divorced. Let us live separately.
But then why
this is one of an example.
Separation? Why get it into the court? Why get the lawyer? Why get separated? Why all these?
They can they don't have to do all of this in the court. What I'm saying is they can just do it by themselves. It is called separation. Simple separation.
Okay.
Divorce is going to the court and dissolving your marriage.
Right.
Separation is living separately.
Okay. Fine. When it comes to the finances, that is what a major problem is. Yes. Practically, wherever the reason, the trigger happened for this marriage is not happening, it all gets into the chaos of finance matters, alimony, maintenance, money, and all these things. Now, if a woman is working, the man is working, you said maintenance is not possible because in today's world, everybody are educated and they're going through. But still, if for whatever reason this lady is not able to continue work or whatever thing, what happens then?
See, maintenance is possible. Say your husband gave you a different kind of life. You are working a simple job. Now, when you leave and get a divorce, the court will not tell you are earning leave. The court will see if you are able to match the standards that your husband was providing.
Okay.
Then,
but is it not unfair on the man's side?
No, I don't think it's unfair. I think it's absolutely fine, because it is like, if I leave you, you will go back to the street.
Not street. I'm just doing a basic job and living a basic life.
I've taken you, I've given you all the luxuries, I've pampered you. Now, as soon as I am like, no, if you're not working, you've sacrificed your whole life and career to be with me, to support me.
No, but then if this woman also was
working, it might not be significantly high. You might live in a big house.
Right. Yeah.
Now, when we're talking about Bangalore, if you want a decent house, it is about 30 to 40,000.
Correct.
Okay. That is not the only expense that a person will have.
Easily a lakh, let's say.
Easily a lakh might come. No? So husband is providing all of that. Now she has a salary of 60 to 70,000. If she's paying rent for 30,000,
right,
court will not tell, okay, you can take care of your rent, live in a 15,000. Can you match the lifestyle?
Oh.
Again, you cannot over expect and tell, my husband lived in a bungalow, he used to get me a bungalow, he took me around in a Mercedes, I need a Mercedes. It doesn't work like that. There's a limitation to it.
Interesting. Okay.
So courts will decide, okay, how is his lifestyle, how is taken care of you, and then the courts will decide the maintenance.
So if these questions are from the woman's point of view, I'll also have questions from a man's point of view. If a woman is earning more in this case, and will she have to match the lifestyle?
No, not necessary.
Not necessary. Okay. Now what happens to the joint home? Today both of them get the loan and thing and they buy a home. What happens to that home now?
If the house is in both of their names, and now there is some dispute arising between each of them, they want to get separated. Now, all the finances, when two people are living together, they build the finances around each other only.
Correct.
They file taxes together, they have joint accounts, they have a locker.
Yes.
And then when it goes to trial, when a dispute arises, what happens is, now court will consider, okay, how did you get this house? Who contributed more?
Okay.
House might be, I with love tell, okay, me and my wife will have this house together. But when dispute arises, she cannot tell, give me half of the house because my name is there. I will prove to the court that I've spent so much on the house.
But here in this case, both are working, both have contributed equally.
You have to prove it.
Okay.
Prove how much you contributed.
Okay.
That is left to the discretion of the court.
Okay. For example, let's say 40% is the woman contributed through EMI or through the initial, all these things. So does she get that home, 40%, sell it and get the 40%, or does she get a home? What happens to the home?
It is all in discreet of the court. Every case, facts are different. So I cannot generalize and tell this is how it will happen, because your listeners might get confused. So what happens is simple. If you have bought things together, you have to prove to the court as to how much you've contributed.
Proven.
If you've proven that you have also paid to this, court will ask you to settle. They will tell you want to sell it and you want to give this to her, take something else.
Money from her or something like that. Okay. Oh, okay. Fine. If the house is still in EMI, now what happens?
Both of them are, if it's on loan is on both of them are liable. So
settle is the closure doesn't happen, no?
First thing is you tell the bank account that there's a dispute arising like this. We are trying to sort it out. You need time. However, you can manage it. But EMI has to keep on. Banks will not see, okay, you guys got into a fight. Now who's going to pay? It doesn't work like that. So you tell the court, this is the situation. There's a house EMI that is happening. Either you close it, you let it go, you split amongst each other. That comes
from whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Court cannot completely decide on this.
Okay. Because in today's world, getting a home itself is a big thing. And if both went happily, bought the home, but something unfortunate happened, they had to. So these are all practical problems that you would be facing day in, day out. Yes. So when the EMI is happening, it has to be
both of them are liable. Whoever is paying, wherever the account is going from, he has to do it. Otherwise, it is a loss.
It is a loss. Yes. Okay. Now, what about the gold and the gifts, the silver, so many things, and the marriage expenses from the woman's side that happened during the man's side? I mean, even from the men's side, I think the expenses would have happened. But in the Indian setup, almost most of the expense happens from the girl's side. So what about that?
See, this is the major problem. Okay. What happens is now girl's family gets her married, a grand wedding, 50 lakhs, 1 crore, whatever their capacity is. and then they send it to the matrimonial house. Then some dispute arises, they come back. Now suddenly they are triggered. Ishtella kharch madri, we spent so much on the marriage, and then something has happened. Now they want to get it back. See, how much is it right? I don't know. But from their perspective, we've spent so much, we want it back. It is a loss because we did it with love so that you take care of our daughter. You guys are happy. But now we've spoiled it, we want it back. You can't tell them, I want this back, this is how much we spent. But you produce all the bills to the court. And when it comes to gold, girls takes the gold to the boy's house. Now, boy will keep the gold with him, girl will come back, he will use that as a leverage. In most of the cases, it happens. Now, if the girl has taken the gold back, still she will tell, my gold is there only. See, court, nobody goes honestly to the court. Very few people that approach the court as it is. Okay.
Okay, that is sad. This is a practical thing.
The raw truth is, about my profession is, when a client approaches a particular lawyer telling so and so happened, your story that comes into the petition is 40 to 50%. Rest of the masala, we will add, because whatever is necessary for us to win the case. Now, people who are in trial will start hating each other. But this is the procedure now. It is like that. I will tell she's taken. The lawyer who represents the husband will tell, if gold is there, tell that she's taken it. Okay. And the girl's lawyer will tell if she's got the gold, they'll tell her keep it there. Because see, this is all in the start. But when it comes to settling in the last, everything, all the accounts will be clear. Okay. That is the mutual understanding between the lawyers also. Okay? None of them should face loss. But if there is violence and all of that, certain things has to be done.
Okay.
So it is like,
there's a lot of negotiation that happens, no, between, and it happens between lawyers also. It is not.
We don't talk to the opposite lawyer when there is a trial. It is unethical to have any kind of discussion about the case outside court. It's like, it's not ethical.
Okay. Then when is the situation?
When we're sitting in a mediation,
that is when you.
Then we can talk for my client, whatever is best for my client, with the knowledge that I possess about law. I will use that and communicate to the opposite lawyer. Okay, I think this is best. See, again, one more thing is, when I can tell whatever in the court, okay, my gold is with her, she hit me, he hit, whatever. All of the stories work in the court. When we're sitting in the mediation, we talk the real truth. Okay, gold nanatra ide. Your gold is with you. I spent so much on the wedding. Ishtu loss. I've spent 50 lakhs. Give me 25. You spoiled my life. So and so. Give me 5 lakh, 10 lakh compensation.
This is ground.
Whatever we talk there cannot be used in the court.
Oh, it's a rule.
It's a rule. Whatever happens.
Or is it a agreement between the lawyers and the families?
I can sit in the mediation and tell whatever. That cannot be used there.
How come I can shoot, record and...
it is not admissible. It's not allowed.
Wow, okay.
So here, so that there is, that is when there will be, people be truthful and talk and try to settle the matter.
This gold case happens in every...
happens in every case. I would suggest every woman, when you decide that I want to get a divorce, first thing, take all your certificates. Take your gold. Take everything that belongs to you.
Okay.
And then leave, so that it is not a leverage.
Okay. Nice. Okay. This is when, again, the woman is not earning much, that kind of a scenario, not matching. Like you said, the 60,000 and that person was earning some for 5 lakhs and that kind of a mismatch happens. Can he hide his salary or his assets and other things and the woman be not paid that much? Is that possible?